Hello, Derek. These are a pair of 220S carbs similar to ones I just sent out to you, and I want to go over a few tuning items. These carburetors have only 3 adjustments, one of which I've already made for you, which is the amount of fuel injected and through the discharge nozzle. The other 2 adjustments are idle and idle mixture screw, and both of these have been preset for your initial adjustment, which is to screw this one all the way in until it just lightly touches and back out 1.5 turns, and then your idle make contact with your throttle lever and then screw it in 1.5 turns, and that will give you your initial idle setting. What you want to do is attach and synchronize your linkage, throttle linkage, and then start the car and get it warmed up. Once it's warmed up, you're going to need to know how much air is flowing through the throat. And the old timers would use a hose like this and stick it into the throat, the other end in your ear, and listen, and then you adjust your idle screw to where they're both processing the same amount of air through the throat of the carburetor. Now we prefer to use synchrometer like this, which you can get online, and this is the model right here. The model, where's the model? Okay, here's the model. The BK 2-40, and they're online. Yahoo has them, or Amazon. Those are the other guys that got them. And what you can do is obviously have this on the throat, but you need to make an adapter, cardboard or wood or a piece of heavy rubber, to go up there so you can read how much air is flowing through the throat and adjust the carburetor accordingly by making sure that by adjusting the idle screw to make sure each carburetor is drawing the same amount of air. And then you're going to adjust your idle mixture screw, and that process is very straightforward. You screw it in until the engine starts to stumble, then you screw it out until the engine starts to stumble, and you get your midpoint where the engine runs the best. And then go back and recheck your flow through the carburetors, and then snap on your throttle linkage. I don't know if I told you that at the beginning. Once the car gets warmed up, you disconnect the throttle linkage so that the carburetors are running independently, and you won't have any variations in the carburetors due to throttle linkage variations. And then at that point you can snap your throttle linkage back on, making sure that none of your adjustments, especially the airflow, changes because of incorrectly adjusted throttle linkage. And that's it. They're very basic carburetors, very straightforward to use, and real easy to adjust. Your most important adjustment, idle mixture screw. Screw it in and out, just in very small increments. You know, like this, you'd be just adjusting just a little bit like this to get the midpoint where it's going to run the best. And that's it. If you have any questions, please call. Thank you.